Remember the days of MagCon? You know, those 6 boys who did absolutely nothing but look attractive? And girls would be lined up for hours to get a 5-second hug from Cameron Dallas. Taking Where My Hug At to the highest of levels. The days where if King Kylie were to post your product or a 5-second snippet of your song, it would instantly be blown up within 24 hours. Well, that's dead. Social media will never look like that again. Hey guys, it's ILUVYOU, and today we're going to be breaking down how much independent influencing has changed and even declined over the past decade. In order to talk about how we ended up where we are today, we need to go back to our roots. Back in my day, we had this app called Vine. So Vine was basically just like any other video app where you just post videos for fun and hope to go viral. But the difference with this one is that it was the first short form video app of its time. So people were going feral off of it and creating whole personalities based off of 6-second videos.
Bring the beat in.
Anything for you, Beyonce.
Do you know how many times a day I had to hear, "Oh my God, I love Chipotle"?
Chipotle is my life.
Like if this was posted today,
Fuck your chicken strip.
I don't think it would be as viral. Why was a little boy saying 21 peak comedy in 2013?
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Well, actually, when you really think about it, the videos that we find funny today aren't really funny either. There is a whole genre on TikTok of funny, unfunny videos. I'm looking at you, Corcor.
Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce.
And we have Vine to thank for that. Vine blew up because there was zero competition. It was truly a one-of-a-kind app. Short form content is the staple of media, and we're still laughing at Vine-like comedy today. Every time I see a subtle foreshadowing video, I think back to Vine. And thanks to Vine's influence, it's helped launch some of the most popular influencers of its time, like King Batch, Lele Pons, and the infamous MagCon boys. If you don't know who they are, think of them as a lower grade One Direction. Girls would cry over them, spend up to hundreds on a meet and greet, buy their merch, all the good stuff. Off topic, but these guys invented parasocial relationships. The way they hugged and kissed on every girl as if they were dating. No wonder their fans believed they were actually in relationships. The Wattpad stories were rampant with these guys. Bad boys and good girls. My brother's best friend. Tortured by the bad boy. They just aren't making these anymore. Where are the Wattpads about my weekend trip with Carrington?
That's nice, Rosie.
Or the shy girl Quinn. We're losing the plot, I fear. Luckily, I was never interested in the MagCon boys, but I did go through a Jacob Sartorius phase. Moment of silence. That's a topic for another day. You just don't see people creating Wattpads or buying merch anymore because influencing and content creation are the new norm. I bet you walk past like 5 TikTok famous people in your day-to-day life. But since the industry is so saturated, people aren't going super crazy for influencers anymore because they're not seen as actual celebrities. Influencers and content creators are a lot more accessible now because social media has become more of an open space where people can post just about anything and reach the same heights as their favorite creators and even get invited to the same spaces as them. People who started off as creators are now actors, and dancers from 2020 are hanging out with A-list celebrities. Going back to Vine, once Vine shut down and everybody moved to Instagram, I feel like that's when that influencer shift started. When people began seeing just how much content creation can change your life, creating big household names that are still relevant today. Bretman, Tana, Quinn. Unlike Vine, Instagram allowed sponsorships and provided a space much like YouTube to create real money and live out your dreams. In my opinion, this is where influencing was at its peak. The people we watched weren't as accessible at this time.
You're still a traitor.
And becoming an influencer was so much harder since people only cared about watching very niche subjects. Makeup and story times being the niche subjects.
Bleach and tone, like the bleach and tone.
There wasn't really a space to grow in that time unless you really stood out. But now you can make content about going to your 9-to-5, cleaning your house, going to TJ Maxx, and still have the same following as someone who does a lot more extravagant content.
We spent 24 consecutive hours inside a 24-hour diner.
But you can't forget the chokehold 2015 had on the products we should and shouldn't buy. There wasn't as many people in the industry trying to make a quick buck off of selling you something like there is today. Therefore, a lot of people believed what was being said and sold to us because it wasn't constantly in our face like it is with TikTok and basically every other social media platform. Notice how most apps have an ad every 3 scrolls, or someone on TikTok is trying to sell you something right when you open the app.
I always reach for Daisy by Marc Jacobs.
Seeing ads everywhere you turn your head also makes you want to avoid buying anything because nobody is trustworthy anymore. Obviously, people selling you products that don't work or that they personally don't even like isn't a new concept.
I think enough time has passed now where we can comfortably say that palette was fucking idiot.
But sellers are a lot less credible today because literally everyone is trying to sell you something now. Although it's easy to become a successful content creator, I do think it's very hard to become a successful independent influencer. You have to bring a lot more to the table than just the product. You have to make people want to buy from you. Like Gloria, perfect example of an influencer. She shows products that work on people with dark skin, and it's very hard to maintain that influencer title. Now people have to see a product go viral and be posted 100 million times on their feed in order to want to buy something. Unfortunately, TikTok is slowly becoming a place where people only promote and sell products. So the influencer title isn't what it used to be. Making money on the platform seems to be the main goal instead of actually caring about your craft and what you're selling to people. And that's why we have an excessive amount of shitty content out there. I can't describe the loathing feeling I get when I see a video of someone doing this.
If I didn't make all my children, no, don't say that. Please kill them today. Right now, today.
Like, you're adding absolutely nothing to the video. It's so lazy and it's theft. And don't get me started on those stupid AI videos. That's a stolen Reddit story and a stolen video in the background.
Her lips were warm against the now snappy autumn air. I wouldn't mind having those lips somewhere else.
And in my opinion, I think we have 2018 to thank for all of this shitty content happening. 2018 paved the way for shitty content being rewarded.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
The clout era was just the beginning of shitty content. Before the AI bros, there was Jake Paul. There was Rice Gum creating fake beef and fake videos. And then after making those videos, flaunting their big ass house and cars. Once people were seeing how much goofy content paid off, obviously they were going to follow suit. And with that, we've gotten absolutely terrible creators who made videos solely for the purpose of getting money. Boonk gang. PTSD, I'm bringing his name up again.
Boom, got a whole lot of gay shit, know what I'm saying?
Wide neck. Daddy long neck.
Bitch say I'm the next big thing.
Shut the fuck up and suck this big neck.
What the fuck was going on at this time on the internet? It's like one day we were doing sunset makeup and the next we were getting told by a 9-year-old Lil Tay how broke we were.
Why your mama make you so ugly? You behind on your rent?
What a time. In 2018, we saw the shift from influencer to just money hungry. And then when COVID hit, we got hit with both. Boom, TikTok, the platform where you can grow fast, make a name for yourself, and make a shit ton of money. With TikTok growing to one of the biggest platforms in the world, it's easy to understand why the world of influencing would be watered down. I'm just really excited to see where it will be, where we stand in the next couple of years. I feel like influencing will basically become kind of like a new 9 to 5. Maybe, possibly, maybe not. I didn't make this video to talk down on sellers or influencers. I don't hate them, despite how it may sound in the video. I think it's just interesting how influencing is slowly becoming a part-time job for people. Full-time if you're lucky. And I'm just really excited to see where it will be in like the next 5 to 10 years. All right, guys, I am calling it here. This video was only my opinions. My sources were trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Yeah. So do with that what you will. If you like me, subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. It helps my channel so much. And comment how you feel about where the internet has ended up. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment your favorite internet era. Mine is definitely Tumblr, My Life is Ava, Triangle Bathing Suit, Musically era, for sure. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.